Hello, friends. It's your girl, Veniece Antoinette.
And Amomo Chanel.
Here with another episode of Sip and Spill. And today we brought a very special, talented guest. Yes. Jack of all trades. He does some writing. He does some rapping. He does some acting. Mm-hmm. Go ahead and tell the people who you are.
Jahlil Tahree. Y'all can follow me at Jahlil Tahree on Instagram, Facebook. On Snapchat, y'all can follow me at Tahree1911.
Don't you got Twitter?
Oh, on Twitter, y'all can follow me at Baby Leg Johnson. Don't ask me
why. Baby Leg Johnson.
Don't ask me why I got that name. Just follow me and read the tweets. If you read the tweets, you'll probably connect the dots. Like, oh, that's why they call him that. Or think about.
No, ask him on Twitter when you follow him. Yes. And tell him Sip and Spill sent you.
Yes.
Yeah. Listen, I'm answering all questions. I ain't ducking no action.
So, Ty is here because previously he and I did an interview where we talked about a blog he did called How You Shop is How You Date. So, we decided to bring him to talk about
who picks better mates, men or women. So, stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Okay, so who do you believe picks better mates?
Who do I believe picks better mates?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, let's all right. I can't say whether it's female or male who picks better mates. And I know a lot of you guys are going to be upset because y'all probably were expecting me to pick a side. Mm-hmm. But I'm not going to pick a side. I will say the person who has the better morals picks the better mates. Because how you pick a mate is based on your morals. Like, just if your mate aligns with your morals. Like, if your morals are fucked up and you pick the fucked up mate, you did a good job because they match with your morals.
You did a good job.
Based on your standards, because you got to do it on your standards.
But people with bad morals usually want somebody with morale.
They do, but they want that energy charge to go back to that fucked up person they was with. Like that person, if you let's say like you a loving person, you positive, you came from you got good morals instilled in you, like, you know what I'm saying, or you instilled in yourself. And me, I'm a lower vibrational person. Like, I don't really deal with the I love yous and all that, and the appreciation and I don't deal with that. I'm come from a toxic situation, so you can come talk to me. This is how people, like, positive people fuck up all the time, because they'll see somebody who vibrating low and they'll try to save them, like,
yes.
And you feel like because
yes, right. You preaching to the choir.
You feel like listen. You feel like because you're a good person, you got so much positive energy that you can help this person rise to the level. Like,
well, really, they bring you down.
Like, you got to be ready. Like, now everybody deserves help, but a lot of people ain't ready for certain types of help. Mm-hmm. So if you coming at me saying, like, I just had this conversation with, like, one of my exes or whatever. Like, I was just like, me being older, like, really, like, from hindsight looking at it, I'm like, yo, like, for me, like, you coming at me, showing me love and doing all that shit for me, like, I'm looking at you like, what the fuck is your agenda? Like, I'm looking at you suspicious now, like, because my environment is just, nobody does that. Okay. And the only time people do that is when they want something. Right. So now I'm just waiting for you. Like, I'm just sitting back looking at you like, all right, she wants something, because nobody does this for nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So everything that you doing, you think is good, in my world, is not good. Mm-hmm. Okay. Because people act a certain way in my world. Right. And when people act like you, they usually want something, or they usually trying to, like.
Right, you're not doing it just because.
Yeah, you're not doing it just because it's like how I feel.
Right,
but
she was doing it because she was showing.
Right. But then, like, me thinking, I'm just like. Me seeing people doing it, just like, I saw people do it, like, because people, like, we mimic shit, so they see you doing shit like that, like, you know how shit get commercialized? Like, sometimes being a good person can get commercialized. Right. And when shit get commercialized, it start getting, like, watered down, and then you start seeing, like, you stop believing it. You stop believing in this shit about this concept of good people and shit like that. So I feel like if I meet a girl who being a good person, just, like, is either one, you look at it just like, she wants something, or two, oh, she easy. She don't know nothing that's going on. Yeah. Because you ain't thinking about that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can have, like, 4 girlfriends on the side, but you such a good person that you ain't even going to think about that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's how, like, when you try to save somebody, it can kind of, it's like trying to save a German person. Like, you think that because I'm trying to save a German person, they're going to be appreciative. No, what the fuck do a German person do you trying to save them? they fucking drown your ass like all of the time, like because that's just like a human instinct with their base. They feel like they're in danger. So when somebody feels like when somebody's in an environment that they feel like they always got to be on the defensive, they be like, it's just hard to get in contact with them because it's hard to touch them because they look at it as just like, all right, I'm gonna use this person. I'm gonna step over. Like they feel like they gotta step over people. Yeah. Like I'm gonna use this person.
That's so funny though, cause I like definitely thought of that, but I feel like that's kind of a woman's nature to like want to nurture. So that's why I kind of thought women don't pick the best partners because we want to pick someone we can nurture, and a man more likely wants to pick a woman that can help him. So that's probably smarter. Like as women, maybe we should think of finding a man that can help us, rather than finding a man that we can help and nurture.
Right, but then it's just like you got those guys who are rich. So like you got women. So the average woman is in that situation, but the rich man is in that situation too. Like so, it's kind of like you guys are doing it like in an innate type of thing, but the rich man is just like he feels like he see a woman, he see a pretty girl who like who's attractive, who's good to the eyes, and she's going through a difficult situation, and he kind of like wants to help her, like
and save her.
He kind of feel like he needs to save her, like
I don't know if I agree with that. I feel like a man who has money or wealth in that sense, who's looking at a girl who doesn't have the wealth that he has, is looking for a woman who's going to help him in reference to taking care of the household, in reference to helping build him even further than how he built himself. I don't see it as he's looking at her as he's going to help her when, I mean, financially he will, but I think he's looking at her more as she's going to nurture and take care of the things that I don't have time to do.
I agree with that. I kind of see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. So you look at a girl, like on the surface, it looks like, like you see you got these guys who like fall in love with strippers or ex-porn stars is a new thing now. So it's just like
that is not new. It's just popular.
All right, so it's more like prevalent now. Like we see it now. We actually see it now.
It's more socially accepted.
It's more socially accepted now. So it's just like when we see like these guys like Drake, who's he's always with a different type of like Instagram model, or these guys like 21 Savage, or like all these other guys who like fucking with Black China and all those other people. So what's the girl, Amber Rose? Like when we see them, they looking at it as just like I kind of can see what you said. They're looking at it from as an advantageous point. Like I can get to her and I can kind of mold her to how I want her to be because she hasn't been like schooled on that type of thing yet. Like she hasn't been like, you look at a successful black woman like Oprah or Beyonce. You're not about to come to Beyonce or Oprah and tell them what you need them to do for you. You gonna be working for them. At the end of the day, like people might think whatever they want that Jay-Z owns Beyonce, but probably Beyonce owns Jay-Z when you come to think about it. Like he assists her, like, and people think because like Jay-Z's writing the music and all that shit like that, like that he's in charge, but he's working for her. Like Jay-Z, like you gotta think about these, like it's women like who are powerful. It's harder to tell them, like what Dave Chappelle said. It's like Jay-Z got that shut the fuck up money. Beyonce got that no you shut the fuck up money. So it's just like it's hard to tell a woman who got her own shit what to like. It's hard to like if a woman who got her own shit is fucking with you, she's fucking with you because she fucks with you. Nothing else. Not because you got money or anything. She fucks with you because you fuck, and that's a hard challenge. It's a challenge for a lot of men because a lot of men don't bring no personality to the table. All they bring is what they can provide. Like
so, you don't think that a man or a woman picks a better mate? You think that men pick better mates? I actually think women pick better mates.
All right, listen.
I think that because I feel like men look for a trophy. Like it's not like they are looking for like I feel like it takes a long time for a man to get to the point like, okay, I'm over this. I actually need to look for a wife material rather than looking at a girl and going by her physical attributes and different things like that. They don't look at, like they'll see a girl who has what looks good or what other men want, but then won't pay attention to who she really is as a person.
When I'm thinking mate, that's what I'm thinking of, like what they want to settle down with. So yeah, like I feel like guys do pick a lot of, girls that won't be valuable to them, but in the end, I feel like
I don't think that either though. I feel like it takes them a long time to get to that point where they have a valuable mate to even settle down with, because I feel like men fall for girls that they shouldn't fall for and hurt the girls that they eventually end up with because they were too immature, falling for the girls that were a trophy.
Let's look at it like this. Most of men's decisions is based on their penis. So just like a lot of
So he just made my point.
Most of men's decisions based on their penis, right? So then it's just like, now I know you got vaginas and that's cool or whatever, but
that's cool or whatever. Like,
but having a penis is a totally different monster. So you got a vagina, but it's still connected to you. It's still inside of you.
Right.
Your penis is outside of you.
Right.
Okay.
That's a different fucking person. Your penis in itself is a different person.
Your penis is a different person. Okay.
That shit talks to you. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. Dick. That's
his name. Okay.
Right. And Dick was the president before, and Dick fucked everything up. So like having a penis, just like that shit screams at you, like,
okay.
yo, like, and it's crazy because a woman can be in front of you, and it could be like this body part can see the shit that's wrong, but the dick is so like strong, like, and it's crazy because like dick is strong.
He just keep talking about it like it's a human being.
Listen. Alright, so a lot of people say that pussy runs the world, and I don't believe that. I feel like dick runs the world. I could tell by you guys' face that you didn't agree with that.
Of course
we
not.
We do not agree.
This does not run the world. Like,
if pussy ran the world, we would have had a female president by now. Doesn't run.
Does the president even run the country?
That's not what I'm saying.
I'm just saying, like.
I'm talking about the representative.
It's been the downfall of presidents. Rich, look what's going on right now.
You think it's because of pussy?
Yeah, the porn stars haven't seen it.
Oh, fuck it! We not about to talk about Donald Trump on this bill today. That's not what we about to do.
But go on.
I just feel like a powerful man, like a man. All right, so the only time a man gets in trouble when he spreads the dick too vastly. But a man who got control over the dick and he knows he had, like, all right, women, y'all know who got good dick. So I can run a whole company, and I can treat I can run a whole company and I can have women around me, right? Now I can now say you my employee, right? I bring you in, right? I take you out, I wine and dine you, me and you. This is my introduction process when I bring women, right? I bring you out, I wine you and dine you, I send you home and all that shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But I never fuck you. You notice? Alright, pimps don't fuck their hoes.
That's not true.
The best pimps don't fuck their hoes.
Oh, the best pimps.
The top of the line, they don't fuck them. Like they got a bottom bitch who they fuck, but they're not fucking every chick. So and when you don't fuck a girl, I'm not gonna bring that up. So you don't fuck a chick, right? That makes her want you more. That makes her fiend for you, because it's like. Because men are so, like, you got motherfuckers sitting.
But you're saying, no, because you're saying this is like a normal occurrence.
If you know how to regulate your dick, if you know how to.
Right,
no, that's what I'm trying to say. If you use your dick sparingly, you can run the world. Because.
But you're saying
most men can't use.
But what I'm trying to say is, but if you can, now you got chicks who using their pussy sparingly and still getting played.
But you're proving your point.
Dick used sparingly. You got chicks using that shit. That doesn't happen with dick. That doesn't happen with dick. If you knew you had, alright, let me ask you a question. If you knew you had a guy who had a criteria of who he gets dicks to, and a lot of women not passing that, would you not feel more secure than a guy who just gonna fuck anybody?
Absolutely, but
would you not ride for him more?
Right, but that doesn't happen.
Women are stronger than men, right? You're stronger than men. So, but if you know got a man who y'all can depend on for a certain situation, y'all gonna go to bat for them. So if this man has 100 black women that's gonna go to bat for him, he's the strongest man in the fucking world. Women need a purpose. Women need something to build. So. And men are who they fucking build. So that's why men are powerful. Because y'all hate each other. But a man, y'all gonna build him up. Like y'all fault. That's why like women work so women be having 3 jobs, 4 jobs on the minute. Y'all like working. You're like even in fucking and even in fucking.
I got 2 jobs right now.
Exactly. Women, now you got 2 jobs right now. Y'all be having 2, 3 jobs, right? A man.
Well, that's 3.
Right. Men, we quit our job so fast. I
don't agree with that.
A man will quit their job before a woman will quit their job.
I don't know if I agree with that. It depends on
the person.
It depends on the woman and the circumstance. Because I think women who have a man that is stable are more willing to quickly quit their job.
Right. I wouldn't say women enjoy working, and that's why we're like such hard workers, but we do what we need to do. If we have a man that we feel like maybe we don't have to work, maybe we would be more likely to quit our jobs. But I wouldn't say like we work because we like working and.
No,
I think with the I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was gonna say I think with the women having multiple jobs too, you have to be specific with culturally too, because a lot of black women have a lot of jobs because we have to,
right?
And that's what we saw growing up.
So I agree. What I'm talking about, right? When I'm talking about women working, I'm not talking about having 2 jobs. I'm talking about women like having like working. Like now, if you didn't have your job. Even if you were a stay-at-home wife, them stay-at-home wives,
cool job.
They be having they be work, and that's that like a woman like
that's a job.
Like a guy can sit in the crib all day and play a game and just not do shit. A woman can't do that. Like a woman can't just sit around not all day and not do some shit. She gotta do some shit that make like she has to add value to her life. Like she can't sit around and just feel like if she don't got nothing she's pursuing.
I think it's because of how our minds work. I think women are always thinking ahead, like what's about to happen.
Exactly.
Which is why women pick mates better than men. Y'all are just making my point so much better every time y'all open your mouth.
Listen. But this is what I'm trying to say though, right? Women do pick mates. Women do pick mates better, but they don't because y'all pick mates with expectations.
What do you mean?
It's like y'all see something in the guy. Right? He doesn't even see it himself. So you see this guy and you're like, you know what? He's gonna be mine because I see what he could be. Now,
potential.
What he could be is not exactly what he's gonna be.
No, that's true. I think every woman makes a mistake.
Exactly. So because you have this expectation about what he could be when he doesn't be that way. And then another thing, if he doesn't choose you. Now, women always choose the guys first, but if the guy doesn't choose you, you're in a problem because you have a problem because it's harder for guys to commit to one person.
You think women choose the man first?
They always do. Yes.
I don't agree with that.
You're always that. Now,
I've never
not verbally, but okay. But me standing right here, right, and I see you looking at me, and I see you finding me attractive. And me coming over here to talk to you, I only talk to you because I saw you looking at me. That means that's for me thinking you chose. I'm like, all right, I know. Most guys are not going to like approach a woman who they don't think they don't have a shot at. So you guys give them. When I say y'all choose by giving them the hint that you might have a possibility to bag me. Like you might have a possibility to get me. And that's how y'all choosing. And that's
so just looking and acknowledging that somebody fucking exists means hello, I'm available. Come talk to me. That explains why the ugliest niggas decide to pop up on you. When you just say hi, because the nigga staring at you in the face.
You can tell a loyal woman. This how you know how to tell a loyal woman? Like I've been with a lot of type of women. Every type of woman you can probably think of. I can tell a loyal woman, she'll make eye contact with you. Like a loyal woman, like she ain't looking at no, and a man too. You ain't making no cause me when I was in a relationship, like I ain't making no eye contact. Like, I'm an obvious person, so I'd rather not even look at you. Like, and it's like you know how a man be when he with a girl he love, he don't look at nobody, he just be chilling, like he just be like he don't even acknowledge people. Like you ever seen a guy who's in love with his girlfriend? And he acts weird as fuck. Like he ain't trying to speak to you, but usually when he not with his girl, he be all joking. Now when he with his girl, he be like, hey, what's up, Amber? What's up, B? Like, he give you the deuce, but any other time he be walking up to you, hugging you. Like me, if you see me with a girl, like I won't be this outgoing. Like if you see me with one of my like somebody I'm in love with, I'm gonna just say what's up, baby, what's up, Amber? Like Because y'all attractive women, so I don't even want the person who I might be with to even think that I might like y'all. That's how women support. Like, so if a woman is looking at you, it's like she don't got a boyfriend because, or she don't fuck with the person you fucking with because it's like you wouldn't even. The eyes of the window see your soul. You invite me into this shit.
I just feel like this proves my point that men are terrible at picking mates. Like, if you decided you want to approach somebody because they acknowledge that you exist, that is just ridiculous to
listen,
me.
now I'm not like, no. All men are not like me. All men are like me.
No, I agree with you though, because
yeah.
when I think about it, if a dude approached me, it was usually because I looked at him or... But, I mean, if somebody's staring at you, you don't have a choice but to look at them. Like, what am I supposed to do? Just ignore this eyeball in the side of my face? Like,
it's true.
You have no choice. Because that's another reason why I don't think men choose women first. Men stare girls down.
They do.
Y'all definitely do. Men will stare you down. Like,
So you used to that. You used to that, so why would you look?
I don't care how used to it I am. If I'm staring at you like this, you're eventually going to
know your
acknowledge
surroundings. Like, all right, who's over here? How many of them is it?
Right.
Who do I need to go?
But all right, so it's a glance. All right, so you see somebody is a glance, like okay, like you glance to make sure, like, cause you probably have this in your head, like this person is staring at me. Let me make sure. I think like, all right, he stared at me. Okay, cool. But if you make eye contact, I'm like the light skinned girl whisperer. So like you. Like,
I'm done.
Like if a light skinned girl look at you,
if
a light skin, cause y'all don't fucking look at nobody. So y'all look at yourself. You see what she was looking at herself. How long was she looking at herself before we got on camera?
I wasn't looking at myself. I was looking at
time.
I don't know.
I wasn't even looking at myself.
How long did you look at yourself before I got here?
A minute.
When you found out I was outside, what was the first thing you did?
When I found out you were outside.
You found out I was outside, you had to come to the door.
I don't know. I made sure everything was clean.
Right? Did you look at your face?
Probably.
That's exactly what I'm trying to say.
That's not a light skinned girl thing. Like,
that's my story and I'm sticking to it.
You know what? Okay. Anyway, back to picking mates. So what do you think is the difference between how men pick mates and how females pick mates?
Men pick mates based on like they look at it as like now, alright, so you got a different type of men. Because like, I can't put every man inside this category. A man with a plan and a man without a plan pick woman totally different.
Okay. I can agree with that.
A man with a plan, he picks a woman who is in line with that plan. So if you're in line with that plan, then he gonna pick you. Now a man without a plan, like he don't got nothing going on, he don't care. He smoking weed all day, he fucking you bad. If you make his dick right, he gonna fuck you. So a man with a plan, that's the difference between men and women, because women always have a plan. Men don't always have a plan.
That's a good point.
Yes, true. That's what I was going to say. I feel like with picking mates, women take their time more than men do.
So I guess it's different if you're comparing a woman and a man with a plan or a woman and a man without a plan.
I think either one, women take longer to pick a mate than a dude does. I think...
Depending on what age.
Okay. I can agree with that.
Because a lot of y'all be falling for y'all fall for dumb shit because y'all picking wrong people. And y'all ain't taking long enough. Y'all go for like the guy that turns y'all on. Now, this is where y'all go. Y'all go first from the guy that turns y'all on. Then y'all go from the guy who makes sense, but he don't turn on. Then y'all find the middle part. Cause y'all go from extremes, then y'all find the middle part. Cause it's like you beat up a guy who be fucking the shit out of you, and you be like, he fucking shit out of me, but I feel like shit, so I'm gonna fuck with a guy who don't know how to fuck shit out of me, but he make me feel good. You give him this guy who make you feel good, but he can't fuck for shit, so you like, yo. Then you wind up cheating on him with the other guy who wasn't, like, then you wind up cheating, so you just like, you know what? I'm not gonna cheat myself. I'm gonna find a guy who's in the middle. He makes me feel good, and he knows how to fuck me good, too. And I feel like y'all don't get to that level to, like, when y'all about to be, like, 30.
That may be true.
I just cracked the fucking code. I just cracked the matrix.
First of all,
I just cracked the matrix.
No,
What's on that face?
Who does that? Like, you over here agreeing with him?
Yes.
Who cheating on somebody? Wait, like, no.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, I guess, like, no. There is no yeah, no.
Like, all this stuff in the middle, baby. But it's true. When you get closer to 30, you do start thinking more logically, and that's when you learn how to... I think the thing is, maybe you don't know how to read a man when you're younger. Like, this is what he is and this is all he has to offer. Maybe you don't understand that. I agree. When you're closer to 30, that's when you kind of know what the middle ground is and what's good for you.
I think when you're closer to 30, you're more likely to settle. That's what I think.
That's true too.
I think women are more likely to settle when they find themselves, because we have a clock that men don't have. So women are more likely to settle for a partner when they're closer to 30 or when they hit 30. That's not everything that they're looking for or not everything they want, but it's because they can't find anybody else and their clock is ticking.
That's true too, but like me personally, I am closer to 30 now, and I feel like I have a better understanding of what's good for me than I did when I was like 20 years old.
Yeah, I agree with that too, but I'm just saying I also think that as women get older, we're more likely to settle.
A lot of people start settling when they're in their 30s because society tells us that by the time we're 30, we should be already fucking established and know what the fuck is going on. Which you have 30-year-olds who don't fucking know what's going on. So it's just like, I look at it as just like, I'm not listening to what society says. People are living longer. I'm not about to settle. Like, I want what I want. I'm not accommodating for nothing until I get what I want. And if I realize what I want is not for me, then I'll get something else. But I'm not going to ever be like, you know what, I'm gonna settle for you because I tried that shit. Because you gotta think about it. If me and you together, right, and I'm settling, that doesn't mean you're settling either. That doesn't mean you're settling too. So what if I'm settling and you're not settling? You're gonna leave me eventually.
If I'm not settling?
Because what if
you're settling, you would leave the other person.
No, if I'm settling for you, right?
Right.
You're not, and you're just like, you're not settling. You just like me because or if I'm settling for you, that means I'm not even looking no more. I'm just like, fuck it. It's nothing else out here better. If you're not settling, you just love me because you're in love with me. What happens when you are feeling what I'm feeling, but you're not willing to settle? Because sometimes you settle with somebody, you be like, this person does not satisfy me.
So what are you referring to in settle? Because for me, that doesn't make sense. Because if I'm settling for somebody because I don't feel like there's anything better or whatever like that, and the other person isn't settling for me because they actually love me, I would think I would be more likely to leave them because I'm going to get bored because I'm settling.
No, when you settle, it's no more exploring. You don't even allow that type of thing to come along.
So that's how you define it. That's not how
I define settling as like, when you settle, just like, you just throwing all your cards like, fuck it. It's
we
like
think
you
of
throwing
it
it
as
in.
like, well, I think I deserve better, but I don't think I'm going to find it. So I'm just going to go with like this person.
That definition, you could definitely, the person would definitely leave. But me, settling is just like, you throwing your hands, so you ain't even looking at the deck no more. But the other person, he or she got the deck still going, just like, okay, I'm happy right now. But if something comes, they're just living more free spirited. Like, it's just like, okay, they're like more, they're less reluctant to leave. It's just like, if they find somebody new, or they see something else that's experiencing, it's like, oh, that's another experience for them. But whereas you settling down, you don't want any more experiences. You just want this, but you tired of the whole shit going on. But that person that's with you might not be like, it's like a person, that's like for men, right? That's why I don't like fucking with young girls. It's like me, like, to fuck with like a 18-year-old. And that's still not that young based on what a lot of men be doing. But it's like me to fuck with an 18-year-old. And I'm settling them down with this 18-year-old. She's in love with me, but I'm settling them down. Now, 18 years old is young as fuck. Now, at 21, she might have a totally different, say she go to college. College changed your whole fucking ideology about who you're in love with. Because motherfuckers who've been high school sweethearts went to college and they probably don't even talk to their high school sweethearts anymore. They just got another fucking person now. So it's like, say I'm with this person. She's like 18, 19. She's like, I want to go to college. I'm settling for her. She goes to college and meet this in person. She was loving me at one point, but now she's moving on like, fuck it. Because things change all the time. People adapt all the time. But that's how I'm looking at it. It's just like the person who's not in a relationship, who's not settling down would leave because it's like, okay, this was fun. I'm doing something different.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I feel like, I hear what you're saying in reference to both men and women being more likely to settle when they're 30. I just think men are less likely than women to.
I don't think men settle at 30. We got different age. We got like 30. Like, cause it's like 35 and 40.
Yo, because y'all have kids forever.
And also men, like, because, okay, the other thing is women typically date older men.
Yeah. When
you hit 30, men are looking at everyone younger than you.
So
They're not looking at
you're
30
not
to 40. Like, that age group is like...
If you look young, you're young. If you keep that body right, a lot of y'all get in your 30s and start just eating all of these nachos. You know how y'all get. Y'all start letting yourself go. So, yeah, we might think that. Keep it tight.
Men do, too.
you expect what you met. So if I met you and you were a certain way, now this is unrealistic. This is another unrealistic like belief to have. But if I met you a certain way, if you just automatically get fat, it's gonna be a shock to me, and everybody can't handle those shocks. If you was slim when I met you, you had a nice body, and I was fat, you know I'm fat. Like you know
this conversation.
You knew I was fat when you met me though.
I'm finished.
You knew I was fat when you met me.
I'm finished.
Even real. Like you accept me for being fat. You accept me for being fat. And then all of a sudden.
So after 3 kids, you're supposed to go back to being slim.
Listen, women are strong. Women are strong.
Okay, y'all. So basically, to conclude today's episode, we learned that women pick mates better than men.
In her opinion.
Listen, we on the same side.
We're on the same page.
Y'all still think men? You didn't even say who did or who didn't.
Oh yeah, you were neutral this time.
Let me give my ass back in the middle.
So now you're going with men?
I just wanted to agree with you.
Okay.
Okay, let's go through one more time. You say men do because...
I do because I feel like women always want to nurture somebody, and sometimes that's detrimental. So I feel like men try to find someone that will help them. So that's why I say men pick better partners.
Okay, you say neutral because...
I say neutral because it all depends on the mindset. Like, a person with a plan gonna pick the mate that's right for them. A person without a plan who just out here just like living like in lust, they're gonna pick somebody who they're attracted to, who makes them horny, like, which is a lot of people when you really think about it, because there's a lot of attractive people out here. They ain't gonna pick people based on like their credentials. It's gonna be like, you got a big ass, big titties, or you have a nice body, you have nice hair, or you're an attractive male, so I'm gonna have sex. Like, that's how they gonna be with a person who's like got a plan. Just like, you look good, you're good, but do you read books? No? Okay, you're out of here. Like, I'm not fucking with you.
So you think people with plans, basically?
People with plans, because it's like...
Well, yeah, that's obvious. That's obvious, but we're talking about men versus women, so...
But women always have a plan, though, so I would say...
So women...
But that plan is always good, though.
They got a plan, though.
What if that plan is to have a cute baby?
You said women always got a plan. Anyway, so for me, I choose women. I choose women because women take more time to pick a partner, and also because I do believe that most men pick their partner based off of their physical attributes before they even get to know the person.
All right.
Now, that is why I choose women over men. I do think that women get their heart broken more because they may see, like we said earlier, potential in a guy and things like that. However, that potential still shows that she has a plan. So that wraps up today's episode. Amber chooses men. We choose women. He just didn't accept it yet. Thanks again for watching. Make sure you follow Ty on all his social media. We'll have everything down below.
Yes.
Your blog?
Jahlil Tahree. Everything is just like
Baby Legs.
Baby Leg Johnson.
Make sure you tell him Sipandspills sent you.
Make sure you ask me. I only want females to ask me for like, basically for like heterosexual purposes, like, you know.
Oh my god.
About baby legs?
Yeah, baby leg has
Okay, he's finished. So clearly the Henny has settled in, y'all. So if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Give this video a big old thumbs up. Make sure you check us out every Wednesday where we'll be uploading new episodes. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and of course, YouTube. And also, you can find us on iTunes and Stitcher at Sip and Spill. Thanks again for watching. Until next time.